Hi guys, I'm here today with Reever Bother. He has a company called pureout.com, and basically Reever came to us and had an audit. So what we wanted to do was just go through, have a little chat and see kind of what changes were implemented on the site and of course the outcome of those changes. So Reever, it'd be great if you could kind of introduce yourself, give us a little bit of background on your brand, and let the guys kind of know what you do.
Yeah, so I guess, so as Liza mentioned, my name's Reever. I'm CEO of PureU, and we launched the company in March 2020. Bit of a soft launch to test a few things, and I guess we're at the very early stages of CRO. Didn't really know what we were doing. I think we just used basic Shopify themes at the time. It went all right for us. And then I guess just along the way, we learned a bit more about CRO. And I mean, I guess because we are in the vitamin and health and wellness space, our market was moving quite quickly and we had to adapt to that. So networked with a few people, met up with Liza, and we just sort of kept in touch about what we can do on our website. And there's, a few things that we implemented, and we saw some, quite significant changes. And it wasn't until my early conversations with you, Liza, that I really understood the importance of CRO and, different things you can do on your websites and how it actually impacts your profit and daily conversion. I mean, I didn't even know what a daily conversion rate was about, 16, 17 months ago when we launched the company. But yeah, it's funny how quickly things change and how quickly when you start learning these things, how interesting they become and how quickly you can adapt and implement things. So yeah, I guess the things that you helped us with helped quite significantly. So
that's so cool to hear. I mean, it is surprising, isn't it? It's like, it's so easy to make a site that looks pretty and performs well, and you just think everything's great. And then all of a sudden it's like, the competition is fierce. You suddenly start, looking into these different areas. And like you said, it can be very small changes that make such a significant difference. And that's what I find always really, really surprises people. It's quite, the power of it is insane. So with your particular site, obviously I carried out an audit of your site and I sent that to you guys, and we went through a whole list of different things that you could try and implement into your site. Which ones did you kind of which ones did you implement, and did you see the difference from?
Yeah, so I think on memory you sent me, it was like a 30-minute loop, and I was like, oh shit, here we go. I'm gonna have to do so many changes. But no, I was prepared to do it because I love learning. I love learning about CRO, and it's quite interesting. I mean, I'm doing things daily, reaching out to people, trying to learn different things. But I think at the forefront, it was just banners, color change to make them stand out more, change the color of our font, adding in more call to actions, less branded. It was like, like you said previously, there's got to be a fine balance between branding and CRO. Whereas 100%. With us, it was just branding. Like there was no CRO principles. And that's why, our conversion rate wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't improving. And I think that's a big thing that people overlook is you can have a beautiful brand with amazing colors, but having no balance and just over branding a website, it's not going to do anything for you. You need to have basic principles, CRO principles that you have to implement to increase your daily conversion and make it more consistent. But yeah, so it was mainly just toning down the brand, changing the font colors. So because it was from memory, I think it was you, when you first went on, you said, I can't even read what this is. Like, well, what are you saying? And I was like, yeah, that's so true.
Font color is a big bugbear. People just think it goes with it. It's white fonts are horrendous for reading. Like we see it and we look at it every day, and you just think, to your eye it looks perfect because it's part of the branding, but it does make a huge difference. It's quite surprising. It is quite surprising.
So it was just like that, and also just it was adding in a lot more social proof. We use, using looks reviews with the photo reviews, and just adding in FAQs. And I guess just providing more valuable content and information on the website in terms of, what we do, our product, all that sort of stuff. And I guess just putting in more call to, I think we just had one call to action on the main homepage, which literally is on most people's websites these days. Like I look back and go, oh, like I used to do that. And I know the pain. But yeah, it's just basically tightening everything up and just sticking to the core principles, I guess, that you guys advocate for, like on your YouTube and on your Facebook, all that sorts of things. And yeah, I think our conversion rate went from 2% to 7% straight away.
That's literally insane.
Just from basic things. And and those weren't even coding things. Those things that you told me to do. And I was like, what the hell? Like, obviously, you know, she knows what she's talking about. Let's check out her website. Because I remember I said to you, I was like, okay, yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's see, you know, let's see how switched on, like, let's see how, you know, how smart she thinks she comes across, and let's do these things. And bam, went to 7%. No, I'm just kidding. Went to 7%, and then I was like talking to my team, talking to my media buyer, saying like, holy shit, like this is really good. And so we all decided, obviously, it makes more sense for you guys to, I guess, do more coding and things that I couldn't do. Yeah, and I think we discussed we built out a new website, and there's just pretty keen to launch that one soon and see how we go.
I am absolutely buzzing because obviously, like you just mentioned, you've now come on board for your site. So hopefully in a couple of months' time, we can do a follow-up and it'll be higher than the 7%. So that would be super cool.
It went to like 7% straight away for, you know, for the first couple of weeks. But I guess, you know, as you're never going to hit the same conversion rate every day. But
absolutely,
but consistently, we were running at about 2%, sometimes 1.6%. But consistently since then, it's consistently between 5 and 7% every day, consistently, which is for us, which was great, you know. So we were really happy with that.
And in terms of like the additional revenue that you're getting from the same traffic, that's pretty massive, right? Like
so we actually clicked in additional was about $50,000 extra per month just from those basic changes we did.
And it was basic changes. I just want to kind of stress that to people as well, because you had a nice brand, like we mentioned. It wasn't like the store was awful. It was a nice store, you know, really nice store. It's literally those conversion principles, like you say, those CTAs, they're a big one, making sure there's enough of them as well. Like that's a big thing. But it wasn't like, because people would be thinking, oh my God, you know, there must have been so much that you did, but I can drop it was loads of little things that just added up to, well, I mean, what's that? That's over 250% conversion rate increase.
I mean, well, the changes I did were basic enough. Like I have no experience in coding. I know zero. Like I don't understand how that works. So the changes you gave me were just all the options that Shopify give you on the back end that you can change yourself, and that's all I did. I mean, I think I used a developer to just add in 4 more call to action. That's it. But which isn't very expensive. I think I paid him like $80. It wasn't much money.
Yeah,
you know,
but nothing, basic,
is it? But just basic things. And I just could not believe how much it increased. And I guess I think that just sort of sparked my journey into, okay, this is where you need to invest your money. Like I guess as a business owner, like this is where I need to put my money, because you know, it's all well and good having an amazing Facebook funnel, Facebook ads, you know, content strategy, social media strategy, marketing and SMS strategy. But if your website isn't optimized, how are you going to convert people? You're just wasting your money.
Yeah, you're literally chucking it away. It's crazy.
So we just literally put a hold on everything, and then now we fixed our site, put everything back, and it was just crazy. And now I'm getting you guys to do me a proper site from the ground up, which is great. So
yes, and hopefully we will share that with people in the future for sure. Okay, well, I mean, literally I really appreciate you coming on and kind of sharing this information. I just wanted to kind of show people, you know, that we have such faith in our principles. We're always trying to tell people it's really simple. You know, you don't have to be a coder, and you've just kind of like proved that today, and I'm really grateful for you kind of like coming on and sharing that with everyone. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, no worries. And then, you know, like when people reach out to me saying like, how do I increase my conversion? I just refer them straight to your YouTube channel. Just reach out to them. If you want them to build your website, reach out, but just literally look at all their stuff on YouTube. It's so valuable.
Excellent. Thank you, Reever. I really appreciate you doing this today.
No worries, Liza.
Brilliant.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.